Hola, ¿qué tal? So we're looking at a 40-word task today within the theme of free time, what you do in your spare time. And the 40-word task is the second question on the GCSE Foundation writing paper after the picture task, where you need to write 4 sentences about a photograph, and just before the 90-word task. So take a moment to pause the video to have a look at the first thing we're asked to do here, which is to work out what you're asked to do for each of these bullet points. Okay, let's talk through it together now. It says, tu amigo español te ha preguntado sobre tu tiempo libre. Your Spanish friend has asked you about your spare time. Escríbele sobre tus intereses y actividades. Write to him about your interests and activities. Menciona, mention. Televisión, TV. Películas, films. Música, music. Compras, shopping. Escribe aproximadamente 40 palabras en español. So write approximately 40 words in Spanish. So hopefully you can see there we've got two cognates in TV and music. Would have been fairly straightforward to work out, and hopefully you're familiar with films, the words for films and shopping. So now that we know what we need to write about, let's see. We've got 4 bullet points here. Feel free to pause the video for a moment while you work out which bullet point responds to each of the, or which response, I should say, A to D, responds to each of the bullet points in order. Okay, let's talk through it together then. So, the first one, televisión, TV. So we're thinking, okay, which of these responds to TV? And hopefully we can see there is reference to types of TV programs here. Police series, the word series should be a good clue for us. And telenovelas, soaps, hopefully you recognise as well. So C matches up with TV. Films. Which one of these refers to films? Absolutely. It's B. We can see reference to cine, cinema, and you may recognise other words like la gran pantalla, the big screen. I think cine is the biggest clue there. Okay, which of these refers to music, música? Let's have a look through. I think hopefully we will have spotted words like escuchar, to listen, and even types of music, soul, Adele. That should be a big clue there. So A matches up with music, and the final bullet point, shopping, compras. Which one? Of course, it's going to be D, where we've got reference to things we could buy, like videojuegos, and places where you could shop. Centro comercial, shopping centre. Okay, now that we have looked at that, let's just run through the paragraphs together to practice our translation and pronunciation. So you can rewind the video sort of halfway to practice those bits. Okay, let's run through in the order that they appear in the bullet points. So I'll start off with the. Repeat after me. Soy adicta a las series policíacas. I am addicted to police series. So I'm a police series addict. Dado que son emocionantes. Given that, or since they are exciting. It's another way of saying because, dado que. No me gustan las telenovelas. I don't like soaps. Okay, let's look at the paragraph which responds to films, películas. Is this one here, B. So, prefiero ir al cine. I prefer going to the cinema porque la imagen es mejor, because the picture is better, en la gran pantalla, on the big screen. Me encantan las comedias. I love comedies. Okay, over to music now. Suelo escuchar soul. I usually listen to soul. Mi cantante favorita es Adele. And my favorite singer is Adele. Notice you don't need to break it into the Spanish style pronunciation of Adele, because when you've got a name of something, often if it's taken from another language, like this is taken from English, then you can pronounce it the English way. También toco el teclado. Also, I play the keyboard. And the last one, shopping. Voy al centro comercial los sábados. I go to the shopping center on Saturdays, donde gasto mi paga en videojuegos. Where I spend my pocket money on video games. Great. That's a great phrase to use, donde, where, followed by more information. Okay, so feel free to rewind if you're working independently so you can practice your translation into English as well as your pronunciation. Muy bien. And feel free to try producing your own responses to this 40-word task. Buena suerte. Good luck.